From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Good evening and welcome. The fact is that in a precarious political situation, no party today dares to upset the TRS. The TRS has 9 MPs in the Lok Sabha, and that is why neither the Congress nor the BJP want to upset them. And this is the reason why, when a 26-year-old doctor, a hard-working young professional, is raped and murdered in Hyderabad. And why? Simply because she had a flat tire on a scooter at 9 o'clock in the evening on a working day, Wednesday. When her body is burnt after she is raped and killed by wrapping it in a blanket and then dousing the blanket with kerosene and setting it on fire. And she dies like that when all across India, all of us are numbed when we read the details about what happened. We ask ourselves, how could this happen again? Didn't we just go through Nirbhaya 7 years back? And when we sitting in newsrooms begin to wonder whether a gang rape and murder should only provoke us if it happens in the national capital and not when it happens in Hyderabad or anywhere else. When all of this is happening, our parliament seems to be on a different planet. They don't give a damn about what happened in Hyderabad. They don't give a damn that a 26-year-old girl, a young professional, died like that. They don't care two hoots about it. Not those active on Twitter. No political party in this country, not the BJP, not the Congress, none of them making it a subject to scream, shout, or yell on. In fact, they say to us, as some said today, why are you making a big deal about it? And I say to them, we will push you in parliament, we will provoke you. This is our parliament. And we demand hashtag Parliament Raise Hyderabad. I repeat, hashtag Parliament Raise Hyderabad. And support me, viewers. Support me as I push tonight for you and with you, hashtag Parliament Raise Hyderabad. Because if these parliamentarians keep going on and on and on and on and on about Nathuram Godse, then I want my taxes back. If the most important thing for them today is Nathuram Godse, then I want my taxes back. My taxes which funds my parliament back. I want it back. Because I didn't pay taxes for this, did you? Did you pay taxes to hear the garbage about Godse? I don't give a damn about Godse. He's a killer, a murderer, and an anti-national. But I didn't pay taxes so that I have to watch helplessly, knowing my parliament does not care. My parliament does not care. Our parliament does not care for us. As a 26-year-old dies that death in Hyderabad, and you in parliament wasted the nation's time. Now let me tell you, you in parliament, you, each one of you, I point my finger at each one of you tonight. And take what action against me you want. Drag me to parliament. Say that I was contemptuous of India's parliament. If I was, then I was, and I'm proud of it. Because you in parliament, you, each one of you will answer today. You wasted the nation's time, the whole lot of you. And I want my taxes back. Parliament raise Hyderabad. We will continue pushing till you do. That's debate number 1 tonight. Debate number 1. Raise Hyderabad. Raise Hyderabad. Talk about Hyderabad. We have long memories and we will not forgive you. And debate number 2 tonight. Now the economy has tanked. There's no other way of talking about it. It's at 4.5. Don't give me apologies about it. It impacts me. Tell me more about it, what you're going to do. And here are the headlines this Friday evening on the debate tonight. 26-year-old doctor abducted, gang raped, killed and burnt in the 4th largest city of India.
हो रहा ये बता कि जल्दी इनकी बहन को भी जब फोन आया जरा 100 को कॉल कर देते होते तो बहुत जल्दी प्रिकॉशन लिया जाता.
While the police launch a vile slander campaign, the ruling party politicians in Hyderabad rush to question the dead victim. Unimaginable savagery has shocked India. But our parliamentarians don't give a damn. GDP free fall continues. Growth rate crashes to 4.5% in the second quarter of this fiscal.
Prime Minister and the Finance Minister, they owe an explanation to the nation whether GDP for them means gross domestic product or for them it means God say divisive politics.
Opposition trains its guns at the center. Is this a roadblock to the $5 trillion dream? Scotland Yard detains one person after the London Bridge shooting. Terrorist angle has not been ruled out. The investigation is on. And ladies and gentlemen, a 26-year-old veterinary doctor has been brutalized, gang raped and murdered and then burnt in India's IT hub of Hyderabad. The 4 beasts who raped her, one after the other, even wrapped her dead body in a blanket. They poured diesel and kerosene over it and they set it on fire. Viewers, tonight as these horrific details emerge, I am appalled that not a single parliamentarian, not one of them, fought for her or said a word on the floor of the House. This is my parliament, our parliament. I believe that we deserve better. I am shocked that neither the BJP nor the Congress nor any party showed the spine to question the KCR government. The same government that chose to slander the dead gang rape victim. And I'm telling you viewers tonight, this is politics. They won't take on the TRS because for them the TRS is a potential ally. I ask these politicians tonight, what about us? Are we potential allies as well, or just to be picked and used and thrown away every 5 or 6 or 7 years? Today my hashtag reflects our collective sentiment. I want to make these opportunistic politicians in this country accountable, regardless of politics. Join me today. Raise your voice. When we debate tonight, use the hashtag Parliament Raise Hyderabad. Let us force these politicians, these MPs, to end all discussions and only talk about this in Parliament or face us one more time.
On the debate tonight, Parliament must raise the horrific gang rape and murder of a 25-year-old doctor in India's IT hub, Hyderabad. 7 years ago, we rose as a nation to ensure justice for Nirbhaya. Our parliamentarians showed resolve and our laws against rape became stronger. 7 years later, a young doctor's gang rape in Hyderabad has shocked the nation. She was riding to her clinic at night when 4 brutes abducted, gang raped and murdered her near a busy toll plaza.
Pulled her inside and also the other A3, A4, Naveen and Chennai lifted her legs and they took her inside to the compound wall and they committed rape. Meanwhile, Shiva also came and he also committed rape. So all these people, while they were doing that offense, They had closed the mouth and the nose of the victim. Because of that, the victim died there on the spot.
They wrapped her dead body in a blanket, poured diesel all over it and set it on fire.
Actually, I was not expecting anything like this. I thought it was very casual. I took, whenever she was telling me all those things, I thought, oh, it's okay, it is late, so she is afraid. But I didn't expect things to be so severe and so extreme.
This particular location where we can see all the junk, that's where her ID proof, her undergarments and some liquor bottles were found at this particular location where you can find the stone there right now. That is where all the revealed her undergarments and all her identities were found.
But it's business as usual for politicians both in Delhi and in Hyderabad.
मैं आपके जरिए से सरकार से जानना चाहता हूं कि क्या नाथूराम गोडसे देश
Hyderabad MP Asaduddin Owaisi clearly believes politics over Godse is more important than bringing rapists to book.
मैं आपके जरिए से सरकार से जानना चाहता हूं कि क्या नाथूराम गोडसे देशभक्त था या कातिल था.
Telangana Chief Minister KCR is silent. His son KTR has put out one customary tweet and his daughter K. Kavita, a former MP, has not said a word. Shockingly, the KCR government is also blaming the victim.
अफसोस की बात है कि वो डॉक्टर एक पढ़ी लिखी होने के बाद अपने बहन को फ़ोन की. अगर वो 100 को कॉल कर देती तो सेफ हो जाती थी.
And national parties have gone soft on KCR.
ये मामला जनता के सामने आना चाहिए. जिस कल्पिट को पूरा फांसी का पनिशमेंट मिलना चाहिए.
Tonight, as the common man comes out on the streets to demand justice, Republic challenges politicians from all parties to fight for the 25-year-old gang rape victim both inside and outside Parliament.
I do feel sometimes, Advaita, that these politicians think that we are idiots. They think we are idiots. So they can pick up some controversy on whether Nathuram Godse is a Deshbhakt or Qatil. I have not heard Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi a single comment as foolish as yours. When you go on and on and on about Nathuram Godse, is he a Deshbhakt or is he a Qatil? Is he a Qatil or is he a Deshbhakt? And if I say he's a Qatil, then the Muslim vote will come for me. If somebody says he's a Deshbhakt, the Hindu vote will go for him. They are the ones who've got it all wrong. Nobody gives a damn. Owaisi today should have stood up and say, I hang my head in shame at what has happened in Hyderabad. I call for an adjournment motion. I should only discuss what happened in Hyderabad because drunk beasts have killed, burnt, gang raped a 26-year-old, and her only fault, Advaita, was that she had a flat tire. But no, Owaisi won't get votes if he talks about her.
Absolutely.
He won't get votes. He won't get divisive votes because he won't be able to do a Hindu-Muslim divide in that. So he thinks we are fools, but are we? And all of them, Advaita, all of them, they will not discuss what happened to that young girl because they won't be able, they're not sure who's going to get the votes. That's why I'm saying today Parliament raise Hyderabad.
You know,
Advaita.
Women are invisible. You know, women are invisible, Arnab. I repeat myself. We just don't exist. And today I can sit here as a woman. I have appeared on shows with you for the last 7 to 8 years. And incident after incident of rape, we have discussed threadbare, every aspect, every issue. Today I can say we are invisible. And I can say this with complete honesty that as a woman, I do not feel any political party represents me. For hour after hour today in Parliament, they scored cheap brownie points on each other. Mr. Owaisi, who is the representative from that city where this gruesome crime took place, had not one word of even consolation or condemnation to offer for this girl. One of the police stations that was involved in the dereliction of duty of this magnitude is near the Charminar area. It cannot cannot get more closer to home than this for Mr. Owaisi. And not once did he bring up this girl's name. Do we deserve this as women in this country? Do we deserve this as taxpayers? Do we deserve this as half of the population of this country? No, we don't. And we're done with slogans. We're done with the so much double-digit percentage in the low tens in Parliament. It serves no purpose.
It serves no purpose, because when it stands up to be counted, they are all spineless. All of them, viewers, I'm telling you, they are spineless, they are selfish, they are spineless, and they think we are fools. They are spineless because Owaisi cannot speak about TRS because he's got an alliance going with them. He can't speak about them. BJP can't speak about TRS because they've got a working equation with them, isn't it, Shazia? Nice working equation. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. If the numbers fail, then I'm on your side. Otherwise, we're okay. Hands off, distance from each other. No, why didn't you? Why did your party not raise this in Parliament today? Don't you read the news?
So I don't.
Why did you not pick it up in Parliament today? What is my Parliament for? Brinda Adiga, please tell Shazia tonight.
Distressing and disturbing. No, they should speak. They should speak. I can speak for myself, and I think the Parliament should have spoken out. Be it any party, be it any
you need
man
my
or
prodding?
woman there. I think it offends, it outrages me as much as it outrages you, Arnab. I feel sick to the bone reading about what has happened with that, with that fellow.
No. These are all words.
She endured.
These are all words.
I feel extremely.
Platitudes.
No, they're not words for me.
They're all words.
I'm not just a
they are for me.
And I'm not in the Parliament.
They are for me. You may not be in Parliament. Your party controls 350 seats in
you.
Parliament. I mean, come on, Brinda, do you buy that? I'm not in Parliament.
Yes.
I mean, you couldn't because till last December you were offering an alliance to the TRS. So the life of a 25-year-old doctor does not matter to you.
I don't think it is fair on your part to render this kind of lip service.
Or BJP or JD or SP or BSP. This is beyond politics.
It is very much within politics because none of you spoke about it. It tells me about your mindset.
So I don't think.
It tells me about your mindset.
I do not speak much on TV, but this is the only topic.
It tells me about the mindset. You don't care.
This is the only topic I've spoken about.
No, but you don't care. I'm telling you, you don't care enough. And I'm telling you, it brings me horrific memories. I tell you, I was on another channel, Brinda, at that time, editing another channel. At that time, I remember Nirbhaya. I remember platitudes at that point of time. I remember a phone call from Manish Tiwari, then the Information and Broadcasting Minister, asking me at that point of time to restrain myself. Tell me today, Manish Tiwari, did you not call me to say, restrain the coverage? Did you not say that, Manish? Come on. You said it. You said it at that time, restrain your coverage. I didn't. Why would I restrain my coverage now? But I want to ask you, why are you restraining yourself? You tell me, Shazia. I won't restrain myself. But where was the Trinamool Congress today? No, doesn't matter.
No, I'm not.
Doesn't matter.
Not restraining myself.
Where was the Trinamool Congress today? No, doesn't matter.
Nirbhaya,
where was BJP? Where was Congress? Where was any of them? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shazia. Today I feel all political parties are the same.
I cannot begin to tell you how disturbing and...
Disturbing? Same language used by the Congress, then we are very disturbed.
Brinda. They should have taken it up in the Parliament.
Why would you not?
They should have taken it up in the Parliament.
Why would you not? You will pick it up. If tomorrow there are demonstrations on the streets, you will pick it up.
Not a single politician raised it.
Not a single one. Not a single one. Did they, Brinda?
Yeah, there were tweets. There were many
tweets. Oh, wow. Now they'll start tweeting.
They did not. And I think all of them should hang their heads in shame.
No, I'm just telling you what I read.
And this Home Minister of Telangana had the gall to actually say, tell her to call 100 and it will come in 3 minutes. 25 kilometers, not a single petrol van on that road. Not only must he apologize, he must assure the family that this case will see the light of justice in 90 days as per law.
It was just one defensive response. KTR, who's now KCR's son KTR, you know what you did today was wrong. You also in your tweet said, You know, next time, please put 100, namaskar, namaskar, that was your job. I feel very sorry, I feel terrible, animals did this, etc., etc. Then, next time, please call 100. The most uncaring tweet, supercilious. KTR, is this why you joined politics? Shame on you, KTR. Is this why you joined politics? Someone dies like that, next time use 100. Nobody cares, nobody did. Today I hold them to account. Which party did, tell me? They didn't do it because today, Pratibha, our sisters, mothers and daughters cannot be made into a useful vote bank. I'm telling you, the day you are a vote bank, Advaita Kala vote bank, Pratibha Prahlad vote bank, Brinda Adige vote bank, then they will care. Otherwise, I'm telling you, they don't care.
Yes.
They were reluctant, I'm telling you today, they were reluctant in picking up Nirbhaya. They picked up Nirbhaya because I was screaming and shouting. We were all screaming and shouting. They were embarrassed, so they picked up Nirbhaya.
Yes.
That's it. Where are they today? They want to look away. They don't want to talk about it. I'm not saying other things are not important. 4.5% economic growth is important. But Godse is not important. Godse and people of India, please tell me one thing today. I'm asking you. Yeah, please, Pratibha, go on. Pratibha, go on.
Arnab, what I want to say is that, I'm so shocked and ashamed that our politicians lack compassion, first of all, the basic human quality of compassion. When such a horrible crime happens and there's a parliament going on, the first thing they should do is to condole the death and have a minute's silence for the victim. Did they do that? They did not even mention her. Forget, condole her death. If something else happens somewhere else, they're all condoling everyone's death. They don't condole the death of a young doctor, a budding young doctor, just because she's not a vote bank.
Yeah.
Just like you said, Arnab, I think that we are only as good as our votes are. I mean, if we vote, we just vote. We're not human beings anymore. We have no compassion. We have no sensitivity. We have no feelings anymore. What's happened to our laws? Look at Nirbhaya. Nirbhaya happened, like you said, 7 years ago. In the last 7 years, what has changed for us? Those perpetrators of Nirbhaya's, whatever crime are still alive. And we taxpayers are paying for their food every day. They're having breakfast, lunch, dinner in Tihar jail, and we are paying for it. Why can't they hang them?
Why is
and
there
show the world and show India that we care about our
Parliament
girls,
is on. I'll tell you what you should do. 1 minute, Pratibha Prahlad. Pratibha Prahlad.
It takes so long
I don't care if Parliament accuses me of encouraging civil disobedience. I don't care. I don't care. I'm challenging Parliament. I'm sitting here and I'm saying, you failed us. We will constantly remind you. You constantly fail us.
They have failed us.
You fail us. You fail us. Do you think we are going to be quiet? You failed us. You think we are scared of you?
They just framed laws and
you think we are scared of you? You think we are scared of the Parliament? We're not. It's our Parliament.
I want to come in.
We, the people of India, own the Parliament. You happen to be sitting there inside. And I'm telling you, you failed us. Because there are women in this country who are feeling unsafe. A country can become great only when its women feel safe. Rapists need to be scared.
Is it just the Parliament that fails us, or is it other places that fail us?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Is it only Parliament that fails us, Talish? Go on.
Second-grade citizens.
What is your argument, sir, Talish?
Because
I'm saying
it is
Parliament
also
fails
the society that fails us.
No, society,
yes, so
no,
it is not
no.
just the Parliament. The Parliament is representative of the society. The society also fails us. The Parliaments fail us. At the same time, we ourselves fail ourselves as well, because we are not responsible for understanding the vote bank politics. We are not out on the street. We are not out there putting it across again and again. And I have to congratulate you, Arnab, here for bringing this up, because rape after rape, outrage after outrage, what happens? We are dependent on independent pillars like the press to bring it upon us. We cannot depend on our parliaments only for this.
Why can't we depend? I depend on the Parliament.
Outraged all the time.
No, Parliament is supposed to reflect.
No,
Parliament is supposed to reflect what's happening in our society.
Are we being able to vote into there? What are the actions that we are being able to take? And how long, how many daughters are going to die? How many women are going to die for this? How many times are we going to keep talking about being invisible and second-rate citizens? What more measures are needed for people to bring this up?
No, this is a facile argument. Society is at fault. What is society at fault? There's corruption in this country, society is at fault. A Raja carries out this scam, society is at fault. Nirbhaya happens, society is at fault.
Understand the nuance of the argument.
The nuance of the argument is simple. One minute. There's no nuance. There's no nuance. There is no nuance. No, there is no nuance. There is no nuance. There is a reminder. No, Talish.
Let's not dilute it.
Okay, Purnima.
let's not dilute it. Let's be very clear that the law enforcement agencies can't fail us. Our parliament cannot fail us. The parliamentarians cannot fail us. Let's not. Just 1 minute. Today we have, and just imagine, we need people with a heart. Today you have the MP from Hyderabad standing in parliament but not raising this issue. Yesterday, years ago, we had Abdul Kalam as the president, who had personally picked up the issue of burning of an AIDS victim in Kuppam near Hyderabad. And then he had called me up as the chair of the commission and said, please go immediately investigate the matter and give me a report. This is how a man with compassion, with a heart had operated. Today, where is that to be found? And that's exactly what's required. If compassion comes in,
it's not
then
to be found.
Every
You're
action
absolutely
will follow.
right. It's not
but
to be found. It's not to be that compassion is not to be found anywhere. It is not found in parliament. It is not found in judiciary. It's not found in all efforts of the state. It is only about the fact that it translates into something.
So
year after year, month after month, day after day.
Please.
It's all very nice to hear about having a heart and having compassion, but every politician has a mouth, has hands, has a stomach, and our taxes are paying for their upkeep. They have a job, a duty to do. And if they do not do that duty, do they have a right to sit there?
Please distinguish between...
How long am I going to train you people to become sensitive and compassionate? You are very happy to enhance your salaries, increase your perks, but you do not want to make the citizens who pay for all of that to be safe and to be protected?
Talish, not a word. Interesting.
So we need to hold them accountable.
I think it's very important.
No. One second. Today there was this. There's this. No. I'll tell you the reality. I must tell you the truth. I'll tell you why nobody is taking on the TRS. Because the TRS is holding out to every political party that I'll do business with you. I'll do business with Owaisi, and I will have meetings, closed-door meetings with the left, and I will also accept possible alliance offers from the BJP. And in today's politics, it's all about getting to power. So TRS is saying, I'm happy to be in power or talk to everyone. So what if a 25-year-old girl died? If my raising the question of a 25-year-old girl being gang raped and murdered is picked up in parliament, then KCR will be unhappy, KTR will be unhappy. Tomorrow they won't talk to me. Let someone else raise it. So it becomes, so Mamata Banerjee couldn't care less. Because tomorrow she'll have to do business with the TRS. So what if a 25-year-old girl died? No, none of our MPs will raise it in parliament. Nobody will raise their voice to it. Not one MP. Nobody will raise it in parliament. Just be quiet. Look the other way. Look the other way, they say. Look the other way. Look the other way. They find no press conferences today. Look the other way. Let her die. Let her die. Let the TRS say she's responsible for her own death. Shame on you people, Anirban.
In today's India, where Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao is the slogan, the women's safety is ranked among the lowest in the whole world. And this is not a matter of
politics. Their politics.
Simply alleging the parliament or simply alleging a political party is not going to solve.
Did you raise it in parliament?
Madam,
did you raise it in parliament?
It's not about the MPs, whether
did you raise it in parliament
or not. That will not itself solve.
Did you raise it? Oh, raising it in parliament will not help. Look at that. Then get out of parliament. No. They have said today. They have said it on record. Viewers, I'm saying this. Thank you for saying. Anirban, if your argument is raising it in parliament will not help, then why the hell are you wasting my time? Give me my money back. Your subsidized food, your car, your clothes, your business class tickets are all paid by me. Give me my money back and get lost. Get lost, I say to parliament. I say to parliament, if you are saying to those parliamentarians who say it's not going to make a difference, if you feel that is the view of the Trinamool Congress, then why are you wasting my time in parliament? I want my parliament to function effectively.
The politicians, the MPs, the MLAs, they belong from this society where we all live in.
So blame society. Fantastic, viewers. We go around and around. Pratibha, everyone on. And the only argument is society is to blame.
You have a
blame
job
society.
to do there.
Yeah, Brinda,
he send you there for some kind of a picnic.
In the world, there are people who are errant.
You have a job to do there. You got elected. You had a manifesto. Your manifesto spoke about protection, safety for children and women.
What are they doing to correct the system? I mean, are they
This is not a hobby that we do, electing you into power.
Yeah.
If the political narrative
How dare you say don't to raise it up in the parliament? Will we raise it up at a tea party in your house?
Support the rape accused people, then these type of problems will never be solved. I mean, we need to look into our own wells first, and only then can we allege or point our fingers at someone else. I mean, you can bring up Asaduddin Owaisi, you can bring up other MPs, you can bring up...
Who
PCR,
someone else? These are people we elected into power. My representatives.
Of course,
We don't need to be taught how to be...
but the expression of the will of the public, that is all. I mean, whether there is a chapter, an entire chapter in our constitution, where the constitution has laid
You
down
don't
the
want to take
fundamental duties for the
responsibility?
citizens.
Yeah, they
You don't want to be
Follow
accountable?
the
You will stand there and make all of these interim
Arnab, we do
statements?
not need to be taught parliamentary politics and constitution by a man on this
Why
panel.
are you giving time for
who's
him
here
to
as
talk?
a
He's not
mouthpiece
even...
of a party.
Where is your sensitivity? Where is your sense of
What
responsibility?
nonsense is this?
Madam, you can blame politicians.
Someone
and
who's here as a
political parties
mouthpiece
as
of a
much as you
political
like.
party comes in and tries to mansplain to women about what the duties of parliament are towards women's rights, women's safety. I'm sorry, you have no place in this discussion. You have absolutely no place in this discussion.
No. Anirban, please, don't cross the limit here. I think I'm still completely stand with you. The question is this. Today a minister said, and I don't know if you heard this today. Brinda, I don't know if you heard this. I don't know if you heard this. T.R. Kakkar is former police commissioner. I was supposed to be joined by a TRS MP. I don't know if he's chickened out. But I hope he is not chickening out. But they said, a minister said, this girl, this 25-year-old girl, it's her fault. She didn't call 100. In other words, you don't call 100, you deserve to be, you don't call 100, you deserve to be raped, gang raped, killed and burnt. I want to know whether the women in this minister's family endorse his opinion. Mr. Minister, go ask the women in your family whether they endorse your opinion.
No way.
What do you mean, no way?
That just goes on to show that that woman who was in a state of fear had no one else to call, and she did not have faith. She did not have faith in the police, which is why she called up somebody from her family, which is totally understandable.
This is like saying 7 years after Nirbhaya, T.R. Kakkar, what am I hearing? 7 years after Nirbhaya, this is like saying that Nirbhaya deserved to die because she didn't call 100. This is like saying Nirbhaya also deserved to be killed because she didn't call 100.
I don't. Just going to call them.
Yeah.
There is no point.
They must realize that did she have the time and opportunity to call 100? After all, she was being gagged throughout. Now, coming back to, we have spent almost more than half an hour discussing the politicians. Let me tell you, in my 36 years of service, I have never seen a politician speak for the people unless it brings them vote. Now, because such issues do not bring them votes, and therefore they do not want to discuss or criticize anybody, lest that person, that politician may be of some use to them tomorrow. So forget about the politician. They will never raise these issues. They will never raise these issues in whether in the parliament or outside.
Politics has nothing to do with it.
Because it doesn't. Now coming back,
we have lost our youth. We have lost our doctors. Politics has nothing to do with it.
What do we do? How do we stop? Politicians, I am saying they will not raise. I don't say that politicians they are committing the crime. No, but they are not responding to the heinousness.
When society is raising the issue, why can't politicians
discuss SPG security for the Gandhis?
No.
See that?
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. One sec. Let me put it more bluntly. I'll tell you differently, Advaita.
Blind and deaf as well?
Advaita, the Congress party kept discussing that why does Priyanka Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi not get an expensive BMW car which they got with their SPG. They're unhappy with the fact that they don't have SPG right now, which is why today we have Abhishek at Abhishek M 1976 who has written, we should strip all politicians of their expensive security bandobast. I agree. And another person writes here, and I have Madhu at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mads writes, Supreme Court is awakened in the middle of the night, government is made awakened in the wee hours of the morning, mountains can be moved by the government when they need to form their government, but for us women, nothing is being done. Shame. But tell you one more thing, in this country, Sanjay Saraf, Supreme Court is opened in the middle of the night for Yaqub Memon, a terrorist, because vote milne na wahan pe, vote milne. So for a proclaimed terrorist, Supreme Court is open. Parliament mein ek shabd nahi bola kya? You think people will forgive? Will you forgive? Viewers, I'm asking you, will you? I'm asking, you're watching this somewhere in your home? You're sitting with your family or alone, you're watching me somewhere? I'm asking you one question, will you forgive them? Till you do not say in one voice to the parliamentarians, I will not forgive you, they will not care. I know them well. I've reported in Parliament. I have seen at least more than 20 years of politics. I know them. They don't care unless their existence is threatened. Am I wrong?
People of our nation.
No, don't address people of the nation. Give us our taxes back. Wapas karo. How do politicians survive? How do they survive? Pratibha, should we not remind them, Brinda Adhika, how do they survive?
We survive.
How do they survive?
The people of this nation. When people
who pays for them?
Of the nation votes for us, so it is our responsibility to speak.
Why should we pay our taxes?
It is our responsibility to speak for the people of nation.
They have no conscience, they have no compunction, they have no morality, they have no, they don't even have an ear to the ground. They're not even listening to what's happening in our country. And they want us to pay taxes. They want to talk about Godse, who's long dead, and who's a known terrorist. But they can't even have a
if an individual parliament has talked about Godse, then OSC should not have discussed that.
No,
OSC should have discussed his Hyderabad constituency. OSC should have discussed
why
the youth of Hyderabad who has
been only
tortured.
OSC? Why not everybody? Why
of course, everybody should support that. This is the responsibility of every parliamentarian. This is the responsibility of every parliamentarian. Whether they are in power or whether.
But then why didn't they? If they know they don't have a responsibility.
555 in Lok Sabha.
No, they think we are stupid.
Who are in Rajya Sabha, they have to support.
If people are not sensitive, parliamentarians are not sensitive, why are they there? Why are they representing us? Why are they there?
Our party
That's what I'm trying to say.
Our party will always stand for these type of issues, and we are going to raise this issue.
But your party also did not,
have
not
here.
condolence.
We're at Patna for 28th. Yesterday was the foundation day for our party. Nobody was here. We have just reached it today only. From airport only, I just reached it to Mr. Goswami's show.
No, they don't care.
Monday, we are going to raise this issue. This is a very, very personal issue of our national president, Mr. Chirag Paswan, is a youth. He will speak for youth.
I wish one of us could go into parliament. Pratibha, everyone. Pratibha, I wish sometimes Advaita, I wish I could go into parliament, Advaita. I wish you and I could go into parliament, Advaita, and put in a motion of no confidence in parliament. Against the entire parliament.
Absolutely.
I would want to go in and not against the government. I want to pass a motion of no confidence in parliament. Parliament has lost my confidence today. Now, I'm telling you, Mr. Speaker, haul me for contempt. Mr. Speaker,
so many people this evening.
No, Mr. Speaker, I tell you this, Advaita. These parliamentarians, I remember Sharad Yadav. I will not forgive you, Sharad Yadav. You mocked me. You, in a mocking voice, said there are people who say, nation wants to know. These people try to do mimicry of me in the floor of parliament saying, I speak too loud. I speak too often. And I should learn to keep my counsel. And remember, I'm just a journalist. I'm just a journalist. That's what they say, while they are the mighty MPs. They always say that. Today I'm saying to you, do what you want. I'm telling you, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, Mr. Speaker, haul me up in Parliament, drag me there. Advaita, all of us will come in. We will request Parliament to allow us to pass a vote of no confidence in the entire Parliament of India. You let me down today. And I lose my faith in you.
Any political party.
And I don't want to embarrass you. But are we forced to do it, Brinda? What option do we have, Purnima? Where do we go?
What will this achieve?
I can't. What do you mean, what will this achieve? It will achieve. The parliament serves me, it will achieve that. So that your distracted conversations and your debates on Godse don't interest me.
Because if we don't want you there when you're not doing your job, you're not being responsible, you're not being accountable. Why should you be there? Without any discussions, you pass the law to enhance your salaries and perks, but you do not want to discuss the right to recall.
First of all, the importance given to the subject. The subject must have some time of parliament. Secondly, whenever a subject comes in with regard to women's issues, parliament just passes it off. Even the annual reports of the National Commission for Women need to be tabled in parliament.
NCRB.
Not merely the formality of tabling, but they need to be discussed. They need to be discussed. Police needs to be given its autonomy so that it can function without the pressure of politicians. These are such crucial, fundamental things which we have been asking for time and again. In fact, we had even filed a report saying the annual confidential report of police should contain a clause.
That's quite okay if the salary is, but that is not the only reason.
So,
in place one.
A politician of whatever color he may belong to has no concern for any one of us. As far as he is concerned, he wants to be there, he wants to enjoy, he wants to make money, and that is all that I can see. Now, having said all that, what do we do to stop such crimes? What do we really do? Nirbhay case, the law was amended, it was made more stringent, yet we find every second day such ghastly crimes taking place. Is there a remedy? Now, to my mind,
where is the MTRS guy?
The best thing that can be done is after the police and after the conviction, there should be only just one appeal. There should be just one appeal, and if that court also upholds the punishment given by the sessions, now that should be the end, because there is no limit to these appeals, and you have seen it for yourself. Though the case was over, but the case was over in 3 years. Today it is more than 7 years. Nothing is happening.
The outrage against the parliamentarians and the lawmakers
every accused
is totally
has a right
justifiable.
to go to appeal.
But I also feel we must
you cannot deny a person the right
I have with me now Shazia.
Why can't the parliament be more sensitive?
Parliament will be sensitive if we force it to be sensitive, otherwise they will look the other way. We are not, viewers, I tell you this. Viewers, can I say this? Can I say this? Can I say this? One thing, Shazia. No. No, one second. I want to tell all political parties today that
we worked hard to have a strong law. A strong law has not helped us get justice.
The law is not strong enough. Unless you hang and castrate rapists, nothing will happen. Unless you have a law that hangs and castrates rapists, nothing will happen. Hang and castrate rapists and put a tattoo on their forehead, I am a rapist. Let them walk with that forever. Don't give me the human rights rubbish. Hang and castrate rapists, identify them with a mark on their forehead which says rapist. You don't have the courage to do that, then no other law will help you. I'm sorry.
Of course.
Because every time I have said that, Shazia, all the lot of politicians and human rights activists come to teach me. They say I'm insensitive. I believe in that. Do you believe in it, viewers? I do.
What digital India are we talking about?
It's not connected with what you're saying. I'm saying something very different. I'm not saying what you're talking about.
I'm saying hang and castrate rapists. I'm here for the strong approach. I don't want to discuss it on TV only.
I'm saying something else.
But I'm saying what I'm saying. You can't force your words in my mouth.
Of course, and I'm with you on that. You know my views on the subject.
I'm saying hang and castrate rapists. I'm saying it. I'm telling you, and I'm also saying put on their forehead, say I'm a rapist, so they walk with that forever, with a sense of shame. You don't be, say law is meant, the law is meant, if there is no fear of the law, there will be no law. You be clear about it, Anirban. If there is no fear of the law, then you don't have a law.
Even capital punishment in various countries have not been able to use.
Don't give me your textbook rubbish.
This girl called up a sister.
This is the statistic.
This is not.
Go ask today. Go ask the women in your family what they feel about what's happened. Go ask the women in your family, in your neighborhood, what they feel about what happened. Ask them, they'll tell you what they feel. You are an insensitive chauvinist, that's what you are, Nivan. You're an insensitive chauvinist. Now I want to ask the TRS MP.
Castrating a human being.
Yeah, I'm saying castrate and hang them. Hang a human being, castrate a human being, not a mannequin. I'd like to ask Dr. Gautam Ranjit. I believe in my view, yeah, I don't believe in this cook. I'm not in a la-la land, I'm in this country, I've seen enough as well. I've grown up in this country, I know the country well. Who are you?
If it happens to your daughter, will you speak the same thing?
In this country, Arnab, that is who I am.
Only rapists have human rights, Arnab, nobody else.
Yeah, rapists have all human rights.
Of this country, only rapists have human rights.
Yeah, because find out the number of rape allegations against.
And when the last Pharsi happened,
so women have no human rights. Women have no rights.
Dhananjay was put
to...
Everyone. Shahja, 1 minute. I have Gautam Ranjit. Dr. Gautam Ranjit is a member of Parliament of the Lok Sabha. From the TRS. 1 second, sir. 1 second, sir. TRS MP, Gautam Ranjit, Dr. Gautam Ranjit, your party today said that the 25-year-old girl, the veterinary doctor, who was gang raped and killed and on whom a blanket was put, doused with kerosene and diesel, and she was burnt, according to your Home Minister, she's the one responsible because she did not call 100. Can there be anything more disgusting than that, saying that?
No, personally, I was just patched into Arnab. What I say is condemning this heinous crime. I'll definitely support your argument. The rapists have
Where is the Chief Minister of Telangana right now? He's not even had the time to react or give a statement. Sorry. The Chief Minister of Telangana, what does he do? He's not there. He doesn't know about it. 48 hours of the gruesome murder. KCR has not had the time to react. Who does he think he is?
No,
why is he not reacted? Why is he not given us a single reaction? Why? Can you be more apathetic than that? Just because you're in power.
Is that, Arnab, is that what you want to ask me? Is that what you want to ask me?
Of course that is what I want to ask you.
What I'm saying is, I'm answering.
What else do you want me to ask you?
What I say is definitely I'm condemning the heinous
Why is the Chief Minister not even given a reaction?
I do support your statement.
Why is the Chief Minister not given a reaction? Question number 1. Question number 2, your Home Minister, Mohammad Mahmood Ali has said, अफसोस की बात यह है कि वो डॉक्टरेट पढ़ने के बाद भी लिसन टू मी ही हैज सेड अफसोस की बात यह है कि वो डॉक्टरेट पढ़ने के बाद भी वो सिस्टर को फोन किया अगर वो 100 को फोन कर देती तो सेव हो जाती which means the entire fault is with the victim.
I really do not know the fact.
How do you not know? There's a Home Minister has said that.
I cannot support that, but
the Home Minister has said that. But your Home Minister is blaming the victim.
What I say.
No, but how can he say that? How can he get away? You ask yourself, how does he get away?
Why don't you listen to
what
me
does he
also?
think
What
he
I say
is?
is,
Why is the Home Minister blame the victim? Why is he blame the victim? A girl has died and you are abusing and attacking the victim. This is the depth to which you will fall. This is your arrogance. This is your arrogance. The Home Minister has blamed the victim. Open the lines. Open the lines tonight. Open the lines on this show. Open the lines on this show. I want these politicians to hear. Why did the Home Minister say he mocked, raped, he mocked and attacked the victim, the rape victim? He attacked the rape victim. He blamed her. Why did he do that? Brinda Adhikar asked the question. Ask the question on my behalf as well.
Why
did he say that?
What I say is...
I am saying your Home Minister from your party.
I don't know what he has said, but what
How do you not know? Tell him what he said. Shahja, tell him what he said. Advaita, tell him what he said.
Will not condemn this incident.
Condemnation का कुछ नहीं होता. Condemnation से कुछ नहीं होता.
How can he blame the victim?
Condemnation. Should I say thank you for condemnation?
Continue to sit in his chair.
Thank you for condemning it. Why did your Home Minister blame the victim?
As you rightly said, the laws have to be amended.
Why did your Home Minister blame the victim? What kind of a horrible, chauvinistic, sexist, misogynistic mindset does he have?
When I say that whatever you have said, I
How
support
can he
it.
remain
What
in
I
office?
say is let all the rapists
I have a caller now. Let's take a caller.
Castrated, whatever you want to say.
Pitambar Biswal, first caller on the line. Stay on, Mr. MP. Pitambar Biswal is the victim's neighbor, is calling on the phone line. Mr. Biswal, go on. Speak straight. And the TRS MP is also on air.
Hello, Arnab. Arnab, this is Pitambar here.
Yeah.
Actually, I stay in the same gated community where who was brutally, raped. Then he was said to
continue.
Then, she was burnt alive. So मेरा दो सवाल है जो TRS का MP है यहाँ पे अभी बैठे हैं आपके शो में. मेरा दो सवाल है. जो location where that incident took place, it was barely 2 kilometers from that police station. Okay. The first thing is when 2 किलोमीटर के दायरे के अंदर इतना बड़ा हादसा हो जाता है, अगर पुलिस को उसके बारे में कुछ भनक ही नहीं लगता है, कोई पेट्रोलिंग है ना कुछ है, तो वो एक सवाल है. और दूसरा सवाल है कि यहाँ पे आज अपने कॉलोनी में बहुत सारे नेता लोग भी आए, ठीक है. उनका इवन पुलिस भी बोल रहे है कि ये लड़की को फोन करना था इनको, मतलब पुलिस को फोन करना था, घर में क्यों फोन करे, ये सभी बातें बता रहे हैं. लेकिन ये बेसिक चीजें नहीं बता रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे मतलब लोगों का सेफ्टी क्या है. अगर
Thank you, Mr. Vishwal. Thank you. Get a response. You see the same point. You are blaming the victim. So this is the culture in our country today among politicians. Like politicians, anything happens, blame the victim. You get murdered, you will be blamed after you are murdered. You get raped, you will be blamed. Why did you get raped? Who told you to get murdered? Who told you to get gang raped? That is the culture you have started, right? You are so high above. Mr. Ranjit, where is your chief minister? Why are you quiet?
Arnab, let us think. No, what I say, I cannot talk on behalf of my chief minister, but what I say is...
Where is your chief minister?
My chief minister would have definitely responded.
Advaita, I'm asking, where is this chief minister?
What? Arnab, you listen to me. Had you called him, you would have answered.
Where is the chief minister?
The Home Minister has already displayed the attitude.
The Home Minister has attacked the victim. The Chief Minister has gone missing. Parliament is asleep.
Enough of a display.
Parliament is asleep. Home Minister of Telangana is attacking the gang rape victim who has been killed. And the Chief Minister is missing. Brinda, this is the situation in our country.
Don't quote Chief Minister. No. As Fatima said, don't quote the Chief Minister.
Where is the Chief Minister?
Why not? Why not?
Now, why do you want to take the name of Chief Minister?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? He doesn't want to take responsibility.
You can definitely call
He will not even extend a word of assurance to the family.
You said the Home Minister.
You talked about the police. What did the police do today when the father went to make a complaint at the police station? They had the gall to tell him she might have gone with a boyfriend. What police are you talking about?
Shame on the police, shame on the Chief Minister, shame on all of them.
Then why should he continue to be there?
No.
Embarrass them, viewers, embarrass these politicians. No, I don't believe you. I'll take a break on the other side. Enough is enough. I promise you, viewers, I'll be back with this tomorrow. I will embarrass them, help me. I will embarrass politicians. I will take on Parliament, every political party, help me. And I'll see you on the other side on debate number 2 on the falling economy.